Hello, monster friends. I'm back with another goofy toy review, and this one's one of my favorites. And if you collect bootleg toys, this is probably one of your favorites as well. This is the infamous Sharp Hand Joe. Yes, it's a Freddy Krueger knockoff toy made by Sungold, and you can see he's got sharp hands, all right. Yes, these are serrated finger knives, not the usual Freddy Krueger knife hands that we're used to seeing. And he's got a nice Where's Waldo style sweater, not the usual green and red that we're used to seeing Freddy having. So, definitely didn't want to get the copyright lawsuit on that one. And he's real happy. He kind of looks like, I don't know, they didn't even bother putting any like red on the scars on him. Kind of looks like Lee Majors now, after some plastic surgery. He's got his nice Indiana Jones hat melting into his head. Got some sweet blue jeans, some nice tight in the package Roddy Piper They Live style ones. Some nice old man shoes. A great paint job on the bottom of his feet that's coming off. Right out of the package. I bought this guy brand new in the package, and I'm going to show you the package in a little bit because the artwork's awesome on it. Some of the best part of it, actually. Like his hand is like totally painted different than his face. Nice fleshy hand, and then his face is like mud. And whatever scratch marks are on it actually was how he came out of the package. But he's about the size of like the Playmates Toxic Crusaders line, and maybe a little shorter than a Masters of the Universe figure. I do have some He-Mans over here, but oh no, I put all the tall ones on the front. Ah, panic. Let's put them next to the new retro ones. Okay, so I lied. He's a little shorter. So he's stubbier. So I don't know. What is that like? Maybe he's like 4 inches tall then. Anyway, he's about to get sprayed with poison and die. Unless he cuts Cobra Khan in the crotch with his sharp hands. But honestly, I think these sharp hands, because they're serrated, he's going to carve turkey or slice some butter with these. I don't think he's going to do much killing because he would have to slice you real nice and slow. Poor Sharp Hand Joe. I mean, he's too happy to kill you anyway. I mean, look at his face. That's not an evil Freddy. I mean, most of my Freddys aren't that evil. I mean, even these ones that LJ made back in the day, he's like, yo, Holmes to Elm Street. And then I have other bootleg ones that I'll do a video on at some point. These are the cracked out Comic Spain ones. And then I have the NECA ones. But this is about Sharp Hand Joe. This isn't not about them. And I have other great bootleg Freddys as well. I was trying to look for the marking on them. I thought Sungold stamped these things, but now, of course, I didn't look before I started doing the video. But let's get to that beautiful packaging. Now, this, my friends, is about as 90s as it gets, and it's friggin' amazing. And I wish I had like a Trapper Keeper with this art on it, because look at this. Neon, airbrushed looking, something you'd find on the boardwalk. Can you imagine having a t-shirt with this on there? Oh my god. Look who's coming out of the wall right here. Oh my god, Sharp Hand Joe. With his serrated fingers. And a heart, I guess, and some intestines. So gory. So gross. And then what does it say here? Meld? Okay. Oh, I'm gonna meld with you. Maybe he's the melding man. The incredible melding man. Toxic Avenger. Over the city hunchback. He's great. I love that guy. Hunchy Toxie. Anyway, the toy line was called Monster because, duh. And what the hell else are they supposed to be? Oh no, Frankenstein, your hand was screwed to the brick wall. and it's bleeding everywhere. And oh, the mummy. He's got a razor, but it's got, a nice keychain hook loop right there, so he doesn't want to lose it. I guess he's gonna put one of his bandages through it. And nothing's better in toy collecting than having a bloody mummy, because you know how those people that like made mummies just left all the blood in them. He's also got real big gums. And why is his hand coming out over here? That makes no sense. He's got limbs that are just doing whatever they want. Meld. Oh, there's Frankenstein. Well, I guess that's not his hand. That's just some random guy's hand. He's like, idiot, that's not my hand. I got a knife and I will cut you. I love how bloody everybody is. And then somebody just blew a snot rocket on the wall there. Pretty great. And then, what does that say? Death? And I guess those are exclamation points behind Sharp Hand Joe's hands. That's what I'm going to assume. I mean, they're making crap up, so I'm just going to make crap up. And, there's definitely barbed wire there to keep everybody contained. Amazing stuff. Somebody should get this tattooed on their back. Let's move to the back of the card. So there are multiple versions of this card out there if you look online. If you just put in Sungold Monster. This set that I happen to get, I do have all 6, and I'll be happy to review them at some point. Mine don't even say Sungold on them, I don't think, anywhere, which is crazy now that I'm looking again. They just say made in China, and, not suitable for children under 48 months. Please keep this packaging for future reference. Well, I am. It also doesn't say the character's names because some of the ones I've seen online, they actually say like Sharp Hand Joe and all the other characters' names. And unlucky me, I don't have that one. So go online and look at their names because I don't remember the other people's names. But I did collect them all right? So I did my due diligence. And once again, you got blood and snot and some spray paint. I think that's his help. I'm going to guess. But in the set, there is a mummy that's doing this crazy shucking and jiving. There's our melty hunchback guy. They're like, Hunchback's not very scary monster, so let's make him like a Toxic Avenger, Toxic Crusaders type character. There's our buddy Sharp Hand Joe. Yep. His hands match his face there. Somebody cared. There's a Disco Wolfman. And there's a really green Frankenstein monster. And then this insane Dracula that somebody just went insane crazy with the paint job. I mean, look at his vest and hair, and they're just like, yeah, sure, he's purple-faced. He's like Easter Dracula. He's ready to go in your Easter basket, kids. So, the thing about some of these figures are some of the parts were popped off of the Marx plastic solid toys that came out in the 60s and then were re-released in the 90s under Uncle Milton. They were glow in the dark. They didn't move or do anything. I know the Wolfman. That's why he's got these weird poses. He's one of them. The Frankenstein monster was one of them. And Dracula sure as hell wasn't one of them because they didn't make a Dracula, so they did this really goofy original sculpt. And I believe they took parts of the mummy, but he had some weird crap with his head. And I have the Hunchback, and he doesn't look anything like that, so they did some crazy stuff with that one. And Freddy just being popular at the time, they did an original sculpt to him, and that's how we ended up with Sharp Hand Joe. And he's definitely the star of the bunch. I mean, you can get most of these. I haven't looked for a while, but I know loose, like most of the figures outside of Sharp Hand Joe are about like $35-$40. I don't know what the carded ones go for now, but Sharp Hand Joe is going to be the one that sets you back because he's a legend. I mean, there's a company out there that made t-shirts of them, and they're pretty amazing. They look like iron-ons. And if you're a bootleg Freddy collector, you are going to need to pick yourself one of those up. And I'll come back and do a review on these other figures if you want. You can, leave some comments and let me know if you're interested in those. I have Nightmare Freddy, which is one of my other favorite bootleg Freddy toys. That's a great one. It's a 12-inch Freddy doll with some real stubby claws and great packaging. Pretty good Freddy toy overall. And please like, subscribe, and all that crap to my videos so I can post a lot more crazy stuff. I mean, you can see all these toys in the background. This is just one shelf. This is my toy room, and I've got shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and shelves and stuff to show you. This whole room is covered, and that is just a few of them. So if you want more, you gotta like and subscribe. If not, I'll pin your hand to the wall with a screw. Bye for now.